Hi guys. So before I go on any further, I'd like for you to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Give me a thumbs up. All right. Just one key thing I've taken away from my kids watching YouTube and whatnot. Anyway, tonight was my Monday and my Friday at work. Um, like I said, when you're in the ED, you never know where you're going to be that night or where you're going. At our Level Trauma 1 Center, we have different zones for different acuity of patients. And so tonight I was in the warm zone for anyone that is either positive or presumed to be a rule out for COVID-19. And I was there maybe until like 3 in the morning, almost 4 in the morning. And then I went over to our search tent where they are first treated, those patients, and then if they determine that those patients do need further care, then they go to our warm zone over in green zone. So then I was in the search tent for, I want to say like 3 hours for the remaining 3 hours, I probably didn't have any patients. So I floated around to different zones, help out my teammates, and then came back to having a patient like around 6 or so in our tent, and expedited that patient to yellow zone. And it was not COVID related. It was completely unrelated. So you never know what you're gonna get, and that's just how it is in the ER. On another side, price report, I did get an email to go onto a different zone and to get trained for a different zone. So I'm excited about that. That's always nice to know that your hard work is being paid off, is paying off, and people are noticing that you are putting your best. You show up to work basically. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited that I have mentors that speak words of wisdom to me and encourage me to go further, and are really good role models. So, just like any other field, I would encourage you to seek those mentors out wherever you're at. Don't ever be afraid of asking questions. Don't ever be afraid of going up to someone that you might look up to and or that you might think, oh, this patient's like a lot further up than me. I shouldn't bug them with these questions, or I shouldn't stop them. I shouldn't ask for their advice. No, I'm pretty sure that one, they're going to be pleased that you came to them. They're going to be flattered, and two, they're going to want to help you because everybody comes from somewhere. So that's what I take away from it. And so, just like my friend was telling me last night, you don't want to stay in one zone forever. You don't want to stay in that zone because you're really not learning. You want to move up, and this is really where you're going to learn, and it's really not that big of a deal. So, I always look forward to friends that just make it sound easy, because when they make it sound easy, I know how I can be, and I know how analytical I can be, and I know how much of an overthinker I can be. When I surround myself with those type of people that are a little bit more easygoing, more lighthearted, less analytical, by the flight of their pants, then I know I take that away from them. I learn from them, and so I see things from a different perspective, and so from a perspective that's not going to hold me up, and so that just left me encouraged and just looking forward to that. So I I just, I'd like to encourage you and, give you a word and leave you with this word today that, everybody starts somewhere, okay? Um, you might start in ICU, or you might start, in med surg or wherever. And with nursing, there's so many different avenues in nursing that you can go into that you're not limited to any one thing. And there's always going to be growth. And so with that, I'll do another follow-up video on, this new zone and what I've learned, and any new certifications that I might look into. So I'll be catching you on my next video. All right, have a good morning, everyone.